So welcome back after a long time, right? uh, in this video we are going to see the array map or the map method in the after any array. So for example, if you have any array and if you want to create a new array by changing some properties inside of it, that's when map comes into picture. So let's take a look at array.map, and I also have my very first blog post on this. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. I will leave this link in the description below. And now let's get started. So right here we want to see array map. Now we are not going to go into the browser again and again, so I just created one JS file and I have installed node.js. So in the terminal right over here I can just run node and then the file name, simply so that I can just run it inside of the terminal, right? I don't need to go into the browser. So you can also install node.js if you want. So first of all, array map, what it is just a method, okay, an array method which creates a new array, returns a new array if you can change something inside of it. Okay, so the process goes as follows. First of all, it's going to okay, one second. First of all, it's going to loop over the array, right? And it can have access to any item, so it will have access to every item in the array. And then finally you can change anything and then return that item. Okay, so change and return the item, right? And then it will return a new array. So let's take a look at it, right? We have the comments, no problem. So very first of all, let's create an array. So I'm going to say var I'm going to say present words. Now present words is going to be an array of strings where I'm just going to copy and paste some strings. So right over here I'm just going to paste them. So these are some strings, right? This is an array of strings. So we have work, play, click and start. Now what I want to do is I want to create a new array that will be called past words, and I will make all of them past. Okay, and if you notice, these words when ended with ed then they become past tense. So now what you can do is you can just say var past words. Very simple, right? You create a new variable and then you take the present words, that is right over here, present words, and then you just say dot map. Okay, so dot map will actually map over it, or you can say loop over it, and then it will have access to every item. So I can just create an anonymous function right over here, like this, and it will be very simple. And right here I can just take the argument of word, so I can get access to each and every word. Okay, so now in here I have to return the word after changing it. So I can just simply say return word, and I want to concatenate ed, right? I just want to add ed and then return the word. So I can just say plus ed, so that will take the word. So first of all it will take work, so work plus ed, and it will return worked, and worked will be the first item in this array. And simply then you will have play, so play plus ed will be played, click plus ed will be clicked, end plus ed will be ended, and start plus ed will be started. Very simple, right? Let's hit save, and right over here I'm just going to say node main.js because this is the file name, right? And hit enter. You'll see we get nothing. Yeah, we get nothing because we are not console.logging anything. So let's console.log the passwords. You know the present words, right? So we are just going to console log the passwords. Hit save, and now run the same command, and you will see I get worked, I get played, clicked, ended and started. This is the magic. Okay, you can just change anything here, right? You can just create a new variable. So I'm going to say var new word will be equal to the same thing, word plus ed, and then I can just return the new word instead of returning this. So and you can just add anything. You can just concatenate anything you want, you can do anything you want. And if I just do this again, it will give me the same output. There's no issue with it, right? So now now this work is done. This is just an example that I wanted to give. You will see more kind of complicated stuff that you have to take something out of the array, or you have to do some other stuff in the array. So you can do that with the map method very easily. And if you know for each, that will be I mean easy for you. So now this code is too long, right? And this is not the modern way of JavaScript. This is the old school way of JavaScript. So let's create this with constants and then template strings and then anonymous functions. So what I can do is I can just say const. So I am making this present words a constant so that I cannot overwrite it again. And same here, let's set it to const. And then I think we don't need this new word. I think we don't need this whole function. You know why? Because we are going to use an arrow function, the inline function. So inside of the past words, right here, const past words, we are mapping over the present words. And right here I can just get the each and every word, something like this, and then I can just do return. And then template strings, if you don't know, template strings are just strings where you can put any of your string or number or anything, word and then ed. So that will be like this, word and then you'll add ed, right? So now this is kind of long because we have return and then we have curly braces. Instead I can just take these curly braces and the return out and just keep this, as simple as that. So this is just a one-liner code, and you'll see worked, played, clicked, ended, started. And if I just add another some more d's and then save it and then run it again, you can see worked, a lot of stuff that we don't need, right? So let's get out. So that's how that's the ES6 way. I've shown everything in the blog, I've written everything in the blog. If you like it, please like it and share it if it's useful. Finally, thanks for watching.